Man, this is cool. You know what's crazy about this light? It's only on 15%. And it's not even a particularly bright light. You just, I guess, it's hard to realize like how shit these lights are. Let me set the scene for you. So earlier today, I recorded a video where I went to the grocery store, and the video cut out because my camera died. I have then since charged my camera, adjusted some settings. I was accidentally recording in like Ultra 4K. Now it's just HD, so that should draw less battery. But I was also figuring out how I want to do these episodes, and I realized they're so simple and so easy to make. But anyways, let me like set the scene for you. So right now it is 9:08 p.m. My favorite time to work out is mid-morning, I'd say. Like either, I would say mid-morning, like 10 to 12, kind of into that afternoon range is my ideal time to work out, because then I can get some calories in me. I can get like, I can have some time, a couple hours to digest everything and be feeling really good. My second favorite time to work out is like super early in the morning. If I have to work out fasted, I would like to work out early on. Let's get some pre-workout in us. We're gonna regret this, but I'd rather get energy. I'd rather have some sort of like caffeine in me. We're going into a week 3 workout, so well, let's see. I'll finish what I was gonna say. I was just gonna say that I prefer to work out mid-morning. I don't mind working out like early, like 4 or 5 a.m. I just like how the rest of my day structures later on. And it's like, it's one of those things where when you go running or when you wake up early or when you take a cold shower, it's just the discipline of it makes you feel amazing. It sets you apart from everybody else. And there's something to be said about being able to get a 2-hour workout from 5 a.m. to 7, and then you start your day at 7, it's over by 2. And then no matter what, if you want to sit around and play video games, if you want to nap, if you want to watch a movie, like you've already been productive, you've already done everything you need to do. But, and then my third favorite, which is not my favorite at all, is these evening workouts. If I have to do an evening workout at like 4 to 6 o'clock, whatever, but it's not ideal, especially I got school tomorrow. Today's Sunday. It is Sunday, April 13th, so I got an 8 a.m. class tomorrow, but the question isn't, are we gonna work out or not? The question is, when can we fit the workout in today? This just happens to be the time I can fit it in. Also, I'm doing a little bit of a car yap before we get to the gym, and then I'll record that workout, I guess. But with my powerlifting training, I have a coach, and he programs, and I do that so that he can keep me out of my way. In the gym, one of the biggest mistakes I see people make is they're maxing out and they're going balls to the wall all the time. And it's easy to think that like, hey, you know, I want these intense workouts that like push me to the limits. I need to push as much weight as I can, as often as I can. But the realism in that is overlooked. Like, yes, there's a time and a place for these crazy workouts, but there's so many ways that you can up the intensity. You know, shorter rest periods, more reps, but it also depends. Like if you're on a strength block and you're training for strength, you know, the idea is to build up and peak, you know, so you're not killing yourself. But if you're on a volume hypertrophy block, which is what I'm in now, which is more of like a bodybuilding style, you know, we're trying to add muscle and we're trying to get, you know, bigger so that we have extra muscle to pull extra strength from. That's the idea. And anyways, my coach has me work on a 4-week block, and so we do a deload. That'll be week 1. We do week 2 is a little bit heavier, week 3 is a little bit heavier, week 4 is kind of that balls to the wall week where we're hitting some PRs, we're making something happen, and we're pushing, you know, kind of pushing that limit a little bit, pushing that ceiling. That's where the records are set. And ever since I've been powerlifting a year, I've done 4 meets, and ideally you don't want to compete more than 2 meets a year is pretty ideal. 3 meets a year is still okay. Anything more than that is just too much too often. And I did my first meet last July. I did a meet after that I did like some like little, like I did a bench only comp. I did bench only meet. It was like a fundraiser. I did a deadlift only fundraiser. Like, I just like the competing aspect. The competing is what gets me locked in. You know, the competition prep is what got me to lose 38 pounds and still add strength to my total. And I'm struggling now that I'm not in that competition prep. But that's where this comes in. That's where, you know, it's the end of the night. I've only eaten like 1,200 calories. And so I'm gonna hit this workout, I'm gonna get my protein, and then I'm gonna eat the rest of those calories, and, you know, I'll have a successful day in the books. So that's where this comes in. Don't mind, everybody honks for this fucking tunnel for some reason. Man, so much to talk about, but this block is a little bit different. It's been nice with school and everything going on. The workouts have had to be a little shorter. When I get out for the summer, they can be 2+ hours, but for the most part, we did a week 0, which is like a true deload. Then we did like a week 1 where we amp it up, week 2, week 3, week 4, you just kind of amp it up. This is week 3 out of 4, so we're pushing some decently heavy weights for the amount of reps we're doing. We have deadlift today, we have bench press today, and we're gonna go crush that. I think I've been yapping long enough. I don't wanna make this like beginning part of the video too long, so I'll see you in the gym. I usually don't drink this until I'm at the gym, but if I can chug this now, have the energy hit me as I pull up and go hit it. I'm just trying to have the best workout I can with the circumstances. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be amazing. Like, I'm gonna feel good, things are gonna move good. I just wish this was happening at like 12, but see you in the gym. We just finished a warm up for deadlift. We got 462 on the bar. I don't know why, but I'm feeling deadlift before bench. I would usually bench first, but I think I just want to get the harder lift out of the way, the one that's going to be the most time consuming. This is going to be the top set. We got 462 for a smooth set of 6, and as of right now, we are hitting sumo deadlift over conventional just to give my back a little bit of a break. I was having some like low back, like I threw my low back out twice. I just needed more fatigue management. Just after my last comp, it took a lot out of me. So we're doing sumo for a block, and then we're gonna switch back to conventional. Conventional's starting to feel good again, but I used to pull only sumo just to avoid like flaring my back up. And like I said, it's not great to compete as much as I was. And so now we're prioritizing fatigue management and trying to build the most muscle. So we're hitting high bar squats, we're hitting SSB, we're doing all the good things for a good off season. I haven't filmed in the gym other than like, oh, so glad I reminded myself. The only time I really film in the gym is when I'm sending videos to coach. So we got to set that up. Coach got to see how we did. Probably get a lower shot. No big. And then I'm about to attack this. Make it look like it's not even there. Get locked in on it. And then we're going to go from there. I kind of want to put, I was going to put music on, but we're not going to do that. I got this, 2 back down sets, and we're moving on to bench. 462 moving for 6. Let's get a good slack pull. butter. I'm not even that tired from that. It started slowing down, like movement-wise. I just need to focus on slack pull, but that moved pretty good for week 3. And we're not even that out of breath. Finally getting used to the volume. I know we need to lock in, and I know I've gained some weight, but we're still in shape, just heavier and in shape than we want to be. Whew. I'll record my next set after I catch my breath. All right. It's kind of weird talking to the camera and having music in my ears. I didn't have AirPods in last time. I think next block, after this week and after next week, we're going to switch back to conventional deadlift. It's been nice to come back to sumo, but I don't think that's our best deadlift. All right, going to loosen this a notch, and we're going to pull with a looser belt to hopefully give us that better brace. All right, we're taking 375 for 8 reps. Got to turn my toes in a little bit, line my knees up. All right, let's get this. Damn, that was easier than the first set. I'm glad we got an extra set on this. I'm not gonna record it, but we got an extra set, so happy about that. If I'm lined up in the shot at all. How's that? Oh, that's perfect. Okay, I was worried that the angle wasn't that great, but. So, warm up for deadlift dragged on a little bit. It wasn't like super long, but it was just kind of like taking a little bit extra time. Warm up for bench, however, zoomed by. We literally just did the bar. We hit the red. Where is this? These new clips at the gym got it great. You just put it on, twist, and they lock in. That's fantastic. But it was literally bar, 1 red, 2 red, green, blue. So we got top set. We are hitting, I believe it is 352 for a set of 6. Not too shabby. Bench is probably not the best lift. We're working on widening my grip out a little bit though. So that's where the volume's coming in. Let's set up the coaching angle over here. Let's see. This is gonna be interesting. It's kind of cool that I'm filming 2 of these episodes today. I haven't been using wrist wraps, but let's go ahead and throw them on for today. Since it is week 3, this is supposed to be RPE 8, rate of perceived exertion. We're supposed to hit 6 reps with 2 left in the tank so that we can go balls to the wall next week. But I'll be honest, how I'm feeling, I think this is going to end up being more of a 7. It's only 352 pounds. Get it for 6 quick, clean, easy reps, and we'll get on out of here. Well, we got back down sets. Is this going? Yeah. Boom. I just want to be able to lock in and go. I don't know if y'all have ever talked out loud while you're listening to music, but it's an interesting thing. All right, we're locking in. Whew. Like I said before, powerlifting Sam Solik right here. Not too bad. It's probably a little easier than it looked. I'm not even out of breath. I just started cramping in my foot and I didn't have the arch I wanted. But you train imperfect. That's what happens. You do what you can with what you have. Whew. I'll catch you guys on the back down sets where it's gonna move even better. Wide grip bench feeling pretty good. We got 2 back down sets to hit. We have 297 pounds on the bar. And we're really gonna focus on, I'm gonna focus on getting that arch established on my back. I'm gonna focus on my setup. And then I'm gonna focus on how I grip the bar. Just make sure everything feels good, everything feels smooth. And then as that happens, these reps should look pretty seamless. You know, it's supposed to be RPE 7, but we're gonna make this move RPE 6. I love whenever I can get on the program and take an RPE off, because that just means the strength is there that much more. Woo. I like the belt a little tighter on bench. And I do like the belt on bench because it reminds me to keep that brace. No, that's not feeling right. All right, Benji. Whew. Okay. Plant. Wiggle into place. 8 reps of 300 pounds. Let's go. Like it's not even there. Woo, we're feeling good. Catch you in the next set of stuff. I got pull-ups. Man, is this mic still going? This microphone's awesome. All right. It's kind of weird filming in the gym, and it's kind of weird. I've been filming on my phone for social media and to send to my coach, and I've been doing vertical videos. It's weird flipping horizontal again, and it's weird like making YouTube videos again. And it's also weird that it's so easy to make, but I think I am just procrastinating. I like pull-ups, but when they get hard, they get hard. We're doing some assisted to get those numbers up and really get that stretch. Let's go ahead. Let's see how many we can get with 80 pounds on there. Big stretch. 2. Woo. 12's pretty good. I think I had a few more in me, but I also want to save up for, I'm gonna do one more set of them. Maybe 2 if I have to. Don't mind him. He's leaner than me, but I'm stronger. That's literally powerlifting versus bodybuilding. 40 pounds is crazy. I've been burnt out on chicken breast. I'm gonna get back to it, but I'm easing into it.
It's like a split. It's like pick up sous vide, like figure out like when there's the next big sale.
Yeah.
On like Amazon, pick up sous vide device.
Okay.
12 hours. Chicken, it literally just shreds, and you're able like it's like I mix it with chicken and rice, and it's not even cheap.
I'll have to try it. I'll have to try it. Yeah. Can you get a bunch of steak at Gordon's? Can you get a fuck ton of steak pretty cheap at Gordon's? Can you get steak pretty cheap there?
Yeah, you can get like an entire like round where you can cut the steak.
Bet.
You want. Like,
That's
you get an entire box.
That's what I'm about to do. That's what I'm about to do. I need to do that.
Oh, they got the setup. And And if they don't have it in stock, they can get it installed literally the next day.
Let's go to Gordon's.
Oh yeah.
Let's go. I've got my list. Yeah, let's go.
I had a bag of spinach that was this big. $6.
Let's go to Gordon's. Let's go to Gordon's.
Yeah, they sell like I think 15 dozen eggs at a time too.
Okay, yeah, let's go. That sounds nice. I'm gonna get a fuck ton of egg whites. All we have left, we got some chest supported row, and we got some JM press. I'm a huge believer in JM press. I was doing lat pull downs. I still do a lat pull down one day of the week, but nothing beats pull-ups. And right now, I'm trying to get that squeeze, so I use the assisted, and I'm trying to work up to where I can do regular pull-ups for a couple sets, and then maybe assisted for sets I'm not able to hit a certain amount. But we're really trying to get that squeeze in the back for deadlift. It's just amazing how many things from Sam's videos. I recently became a fan of Sam's, to be honest. I recently started watching it. Since I'm in school and I'm driving and doing all that, I started watching it, and it's just like the simplicity of it's amazing. But it's just kind of like, it's made the gym fun again. It's brought that fun part out, and it's brought me back to my camera. It's brought me back to all the things I love to do. So it's just like, I'm very grateful for that. But we're gonna hit some chest supported rows. I really wanna feel that squeeze in my back, and I really wanna make sure that I don't wanna just pull here. I wanna pull all the way back as far as I can. So we're gonna rip 190 pounds for a couple sets and see how we feel. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's nice. Oh. Oh. Those last couple were dog shit, but I did like 10, I would say pretty good reps. 12 was okay. And those last 3, whew, they were like partials, but anyways, let's go hit some JM press. Old school powerlifting movement, but very effective. Growing the triceps, getting a big bench. Let's go. All right, we got JM press. We're hitting this. On this, we don't really want much arch. We're not focused on the arch. This is kind of like a makeshift like bench press and skull crusher put together. It's an interesting movement to say the least. If you're not used to this, you're trying this, I can't stress enough. Go light. It's a bit awkward. Damn. It's getting late fast, man. It's almost midnight. We got 1,200 calories we gotta put down after this. I mean, good problem to have. Good way to wrap up day one. It's just gonna be an early morning tomorrow. Gotta make sure that I don't make that a habit so I can prioritize that rest, recovery, and sleep. But I mean, that's the workout. That's everything we got. I love how I've filmed 2 episodes of this in one day. It's kind of nice, but a little scatterbrained right now. It's been a great gym session. I knew I'd have a good gym session. It's just, with it being midnight, I mean, I don't really have problems eating, like right before I go to sleep. Some people do. But now I gotta go shower, now I gotta go eat. Now I gotta get ready for school tomorrow, and that's just gonna put me in less than 8 hours of sleep for the night, which is not ideal. Not ideal at all. I'm gonna be tired, I'm gonna be dragging ass. I'm gonna need more caffeine, and that's how I'm starting the week, so it's a bit of a spiral. But again, I'd much rather that problem than the problem of not hitting this workout. and not locking in sooner and not making this stuff happen. I don't think I've ever had a workout that I've regretted doing. So this is what I love to do. This is I got to be competitive in some sort of aspect of my life. Whether that was college rugby, I was still hitting weights, you know, or I mean this. Like, I love what I do. I got so much stuff I want to like talk about. I'm excited to share and talk about, and you know, but that'll have to come in future episodes. Anyways, I'll catch you in the next episode or whatever. That's it for me. Stay swole. Got a nice little pump going.